Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, penultimate match of Season 22. This round, actually we gotta do our recap first. Recap of last round. I believe my opponent did most of his attacks, but NZ Pikey here, he had a good roster. He made a solid attempt, but my defense, we bumped up its strength and it held. Couldn't get through the top territory, and we were able to slowly wear him down with a few of these teams. So bounty hunters here held, and that I've been mentioning this, but that's because after you get the executor, those bounty hunters are significantly better than they were. That relegate Boba Fett. As much as I hated to do it, I've actually really appreciated him. The execute is pretty devastating. He one-shot all these teams on the back wall. And then top territory here, a few of these teams held, and then I think he may have ran out of teams or just gave up. We're looking at here our 2 shots on BAM, 1 shot here on the resistance heroes, and then the other teams he did not attack. Now my opponent for today, we are looking, actually we're jumping to that a little early. My opponent today is Dran. We will look at his roster and information. He's got Jedi Master Luke, running Malevolence in the arena. We quick look at his stats. He's at half of my championship score, less than half. So his participation is sporadic. This is what the top end of his roster looks like. When we look at the hotbot, here's what we're seeing. Tiny guild, like dangerously small guild, which communicates to me he's probably the guild leader, maybe not. If he's the guild leader, just Grand Arena is probably not a game mode he cares too much about. That happens. Very few clears, very few undersizes. This raises all the alarms of a Jar Jar battle, but he has a Grand Arena history, so just doesn't really participate on offense. Even on the relics, he's got significantly more gear 12, less depth, way more 6-dot mods, but they're not awful 6-dot mods. These are close to my numbers, even though he's got a 40 or so advantage on the mods. Overall relics, they're generally the same. I've got more in the bottom portion, but he has more tier 4 and then tier 5, but for the most part fairly even. He's got the cat relic. I do want that one, but I don't think it's really going to come into play in this matchup. This is the bigger problem, is his gas. Not just a gear 7 gas is shocking. And then we're looking at JKL Padme. I added a few characters to the personal list just for a quick glance. And the rest of this is all fine. I'm actually pretty impressed he has both of the Malevolence and Negotiator at 7 stars for how small his guild is. That would have taken a long time to farm. Now, we are going to jump into this, breakdown this match. I'm going in blind. I am way too busy at the end of the year to review this stuff earlier and make plans. Looking at his Grand Arena history is really all that I did. He has started and cleared the front. So we'll start up here, show my defense. He hasn't hit any of these teams, but these are fairly standard for me. Resistance Heroes, BAM, Mon Mothma, Old Ben, and Night Sisters. BAM I'll sometimes use for offense. If my opponent has SLKR, I'll tend to keep BAM. That's kind of where I'm settling, because he's a nice crew counter. 2 shots on Darth Revan, and that's why I throw him on defense, is the frequency of that. No problems on the rest of these teams. Back territory. I'm guessing he didn't even attack these. It seems like he just cleared the front. Yeah, no attacks there. So when I don't make a plan beforehand, these take a little bit longer, but I think they're a little bit more fun to see how I think through this. So we got Nute, Grievous, Mon Mothma, Geos, and Rex. So it's probably, what Nute version is this? We're not going to Wampa this with Relic 7 Jango. That is going to end that. We might resort to like Jedi Knight Revan. We'll have to probably shock. Did I throw Shock T on defense? Let me check that real quick. Shock T is not on defense. All right, so we'll Shock T Grievous. Mon Mothma will be Traya, Palp will be Geos, Rex will figure out something. It's not really a scary one. And his Jedi Master Luke is on defense, which is annoying. And he has it with Jedi Knight Luke. We've got Bo-Katan, so he's at Relic, so he's probably working towards Jedi Master Kenobi. We've got JTR and Night Sisters. Alright, we gotta start with Jedi Master Luke and see what kind of Grand Arena we're gonna be dealing with. I think we're gonna have to use the same. I'm gonna have to mirror it unless that's the wrong Yoda. All right, let me. A second. Actually, I don't know if that's the way to go. All right, let me remind myself. Max health, max protection, doubled, and speed. Versus each Jedi. I think we do Revan. I don't trust this match with the mirror. Revan at least gives us the potential of a revive, and we can mark. Not a revive, but a savior. So that'll at least get us around Luke. Yes, I guess. We mark ourselves Luke. We'll work to get those inherited teachings around, get towards the ultimate. But I think this was the right call, because now, as soon as his Luke is gone, we're going to have all the advantages we need. Mark him, increase the cooldowns. We should probably just, now that, oh, well, I guess we don't have all the stacks. There's Luke. I think at this point, though, we're good. I hope. I wonder if I need to be hitting Hermit Yoda. I feel like no, but I'm not sure. And I wonder if forcing him to use the basic is actually a problem, because it's actually stacking up his health faster because he's using his basic more. Oh, what? I wonder if I should probably take out Yoda just in case we actually don't clear this. And I gave him a bunch of turns and stacks that are actually going to bring him towards his ultimate, which might be a problem. Alright, we're just going to hit auto now. I have no idea. No, I don't like how I don't want the cooldown. Don't want it. I'm just going to use the basic a bunch. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I'm going to... I hate these kinds of situations, because now we got to find a way to clean this up. I kind of wish I had Mon Mothma, because he actually does very poorly against Mon Mothma. In 5v5, he cannot solo Mon Mothma. So I wonder how we want to handle this. I mean, of all the Galactic Legends, this is the least scary, but let's first handle a few of these other teams so then we can kind of see where we are. Alright, we're going to start jumping through this. I think we're going to try either JTR or CLS or something for the cleanup. But against this JTR, think we need to do Han. I think we're going to bring Captain Han in for backup. Because one of these guys is going to get healing immunity at some point. There might be a revive, so we'll stunner. I guess we'll do the dispel, even though JTR had the foresight. We'll stun R2. I don't want to just try and take out R2, but maybe taking out BB-8 is the more likely. Let's do the buffs. Okay, JTR didn't take a turn. This dispels, right? Yeah. Oh, the daze is nice. All right. Let's just do Jango. We're not going to do a Jango solo. We're not going to be crazy this time. As much as I'd like to. I think we do CAD. So we got the debuffs. Let's call in everyone onto DACA. Let's see if we get a stun. Perfect. This is... And there we go. There's a ton of things we could have done with that, but Jango we probably needed the least. Now Bo-Katan here is not that strong. Wait. There's one thing I wanted to highlight on my defense is I did put Maul on defense, and this, or no, I put Maul on the front line because I wanted to see how Maul would do. And Maul went down. Okay. That's fine. It's not... I haven't had any trouble with Maul yet, but I have been bringing in Han against it each time. I don't think it's going to be a defensive team. Now this Bo team. Kander's at gear 11, Sabine. So we got armor shred, we got some other things. Bo's gonna be boosting some stats. She's going to be creating assists with her unique. She's got a daze. God, I wonder if Pia could do it. Okay, I just paused and I went to look at his Grand Arena history. This team is probably far worse than I'm concerned about. We are going to attempt Rebel Assault. It might be a very dumb thing to do. He was able to beat this with Rebels, but he did have Captain Han. Captain Han might be more important. We're going to do one of these. Rebel Assault. Take bow out. Which is really, would be sad for her. Alright, I think, I wonder if we go for Sabine first. She's easy to take out. And she's not going to be able to heal like Candace can. That's what I mean. Like, that's how easy she is to take out. Yeah. Bo shouldn't be on defense. Question is, do we try and clean up first or get through this? I think we just get through this. Just my BB-8 is so bad. We're fine. We're going to attempt JTR. If that doesn't work, then we will attempt CLS. I'm just worried the E-Flux will take out BB-8 to start. And I probably need to put more Zetas onto Ray. Like, I don't have that Foresight Zeta. And that Foresight Zeta would really help. See, that's what I was afraid of. I was really afraid of that. I'm just getting Foresight on him. No, we need BB-8. My Gear 11 BB-8 is just not cutting it. But I would like to time out or something after he does his one ability, his E-Flux, so that the next match doesn't have to deal with that being the first turn. Alright. I'm going to let this time out, so I'm going to pause for the timeout, and then we'll come back in, and the next team won't have to deal with that ability. Alright. Let's try the next team. I really need cleanup solutions for all these teams. It's probably a video that we need to do. It'd just be a whole lot easier 5v5. I wonder if this is more effective with Han. Probably. Will this still call him? No, he's got days. Alright, fine. No. No! No, it's over now. We got through the protection at least, which is actually making me wonder. Kill me with E-Flex. I think the bad news is E-Flex, I think, is the next turn. We're going to start attacking the top territory. I'm a little concerned that we can't get through Luke. We're going to need good teams there. Clean up this top territory. Traya with these guys. That's easy and straightforward. This guy's mods. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This guy has good mods, is what I was about to say before we lost Nihilus. You can see the difference the mods make. What just happened? Oh my god. This has happened to me before where we get these random timeouts that make no sense early in a battle. Like, we would have just taken out Wedge there. I don't know if there's a chance we could have won, but that is so frustrating. It would be nice if Vader could still clean up Jedi Master Luke. We gotta make sure we have a Mon Mothma counter now, though. I'm gonna do something I don't think is gonna work, which is using the Bad Batch here. And it might actually. He doesn't have B1 there. We were gonna do Shock T, but kind of want to throw the 501st at Jedi Master Luke now too. Or gas in the 501st. It would be better if we had Rex. Do the AoE to get the buffs up. Throw buff immunity over on IG 100. Throw a translation. Swap with Echo. Hit B2, get a stun. Make sure you can't dispel our buffs. Our protection's a little low, so I am going to not take anyone out yet. Okay. No! That's what I thought was happening. At Relic 7, the Gear 11's not enough. But that's clean upable now. See, the thing is, a lot of these things we would be handling differently if we would have beat Jedi Master Luke, because I would not have taken the Bad Batch there. I would have taken Shock T. I wonder if I could... No, I need to use relics. Because now my goal is to clear this top territory with as bad as teams as possible. I paused for a second because I was thinking of maybe throwing in Jawas and seeing how it goes. It won't though. I just need a Relic 8, my Jedi Master Luke. It's not enough for Spy. We're gonna chuck it anyway. I don't... Oh, good. Oh, I thought his Spy was the Relic one for some reason. I just assumed. Why would you Relic Soldier of all of these characters? Now Nute, and here's the thing, I was going to take CLS against this. We don't have CLS now. The Jango means we need to take something good. And that's what's so annoying about having your plans blow up in your fit. Well, I didn't have any plans. Mon Mothma's still a problem, though. Like, Jango would have been great here. Kind of wish I would have hit this top territory first, but that was... Let's throw in Jawas. Maybe that's a bad idea. Because the problem with Jawas is Mon Mothma can heal and take characters who are about to die and make them impossible to deal with. I'm wondering what if we did something like this? It's kind of dumb. It's not enough to win. It might be enough to take out Wedge. I want to do it. I just want to see what happens. They'll all target Sith Trooper to start. Marauder will be getting turn meter. This would probably work if Marauder had relics. And I wish Savage was faster. He's gonna... Biggs is gonna go, Wedge is gonna heal a little bit right before Savage goes, and I'm not gonna overpower him. Oh, yes. That's everything I wanted. Come on. I don't know why I let my brain forget about that. I feel very stupid right now. Because I just decided for a moment to forget how these teams work. We're throwing in Geos. We have to save teams. We're at a weird point in my roster development where I need to take a number of characters to Gear 12 and Relic that I don't have in order to start handling some of these other teams. Because we got away with... That's not enough. They took out Scavenger too early. That's not enough of the thermals. It's just taunt. Yeah. It's not enough. See, I really want to go for it. We could use gas, take it out, and get through it. Or we can throw gas at Jedi Master Luke and see if we can get through Jedi Master Luke. And that's how I want to play. I'd rather go down fighting. But it might put us in a situation where we can't beat that Mon Mothma team. We're doing it. No way this works. He's gonna kill them all right now. I'm not gonna stand up fast enough. 'Cause I needed like 5s for the sacrifice. Let me stand up. Let me stand. No. No. So frustrating. We're gonna attempt other things, but we're gonna try and clean up the other stuff now. I think we can crew this. Hopefully my defense gives him some trouble. Because we're in trouble. I think I want hooks. Yeah, let's swap, make sure we go first and stun them. I need healing immunity. Let's get healing immunity. Okay. Cheap enough cleanup. Just waxed in. They can take out Nest eventually. I don't like that. Ouch. I think what we are finding is the upper limit of Gear 11. And it's around 7 million GP. Okay. Because, like, BB-8. If you didn't die on me. Okay. See, there's things that work here at different year levels. And maybe we try it anyway. Because if we could do like, there's a team which is Veers, Piet, Dark Trooper. I've got Piet at Relics, but I don't think this is going to work with Gear 11, Veers, and Dark Trooper. I think this is the type of counter that people who have C unlocked could go after. But I kind of want to try it anyway, see where we're at. Because maybe it'll surprise. But Jango is the type of character that can take advantage of these Gear 11 characters and just wipe them out. We'll throw this on Dark Trooper. I think we go after B1 and hope we can remove these stacks. Oh my god, that was beautiful. So B1, that's good to know. Dark Trooper just murders those stacks. I think we stay away from that. I'm not going to pay the extortion, pay the taxes. I don't like that in 3v3. Alright, that worked great because I have a Relicate Piet. And we'll just wait until... Well, we'll pay the taxes now. I think we're getting away with this one, which is good to know. Because I was starting to lose faith in all my Gear 11 characters. And to know that I can still have faith in them makes me feel a lot better. Although Dark Trooper is on the list for being promoted to Gear 12 and Relics. Alright, that's great. That's actually worked so well, we need to remember it for the future. It's one I haven't tried before because of their gear level. I just didn't have faith in them, and that was a mistake. Especially in 3v3. I don't like to use troopers much in 3v3. Now this Rex one... God, can my nest handle Mon Mothma? My nest cannot handle... Oh, you know what? I got an idea. We have an idea. It's probably not going to work. We do Kira, we do Nest. Maybe we save... I'm going to save Cat. They're just gonna burn through L3. They're gonna burn through. They're not gonna. These guys aren't gonna do anything. We're throwing them in. I think I'm gonna boost the relics on Nest. This feels like a timeout. I think I need to auto this right now. I could have thrown in Hermit Yoda, which may have been a good idea. No, don't hit that. That's just a waste. Let's get involved. Actually, we'll auto and just click over on Wedge. Click on Biggs. I want to get their health to a point where I can feel, where I don't have to worry about that revive as much. But they're recovering too much. Why aren't you doing the AoE? Do one of these abilities increase cooldowns? What if I did... I have a dumb idea here. This is a really dumb idea. She's at 4 stars now. I finally got her to 4 stars like a day or two ago. She was not appearing in the shipment store, and I was using crystals on shipment purchases to take her up to 4 stars. So we'll throw this on L3, the Sheen, to help the cooldowns. There's not enough damage here until the Annihilate, where we can probably take out 5s in time. Yeah, because next turn we're going to be able to do the Annihilate. We'll lose all 3, but whatever. So 5s is gone here. Now we can go after Rex. We'll heal up, but yeah, L3's gone. That's fine. We just got to take out Rex before he gets to a next second advantage. Which, we got another big hit coming now. Perfect. This is great. From here we can just auto. Bears can't do anything. That's a thing to remember for the future. We've figured a couple things out, even though we're not going to clear this. There's something to take up against Rex. We have faith in the troopers for Nute. We just don't have a solution for this. See, now... So I was going to throw some stuff at Jedi Master Luke, but now I say we don't waste it. We're going to do this and hope we get lucky enough to disintegrate somebody. Let me take a turn. Okay, good. Because that's 2 hits at least. Fine. There's 3 abilities. Here's 4 abilities. 5 abilities. 6 abilities. Yes! We're not going to get to disintegrate in time. We're about to die. No. I really should not have used gas. It was a decision I knew we'd regret. Alright, we need to try... Oh wait, here, we're going to do something. I'm going to show you guys something. I forgot all about this. We're going to do something amazing and dumb. I've done this before in Territory Wars. I don't think I've ever done this in a Grand Arena video. Do I have a pre-taunt? I wasted all my pre-taunts, right? I think all the pre-taunts are gone, so I'm just going to throw in Royal Guard, because then he can trigger. hopefully they just go after Royal Guard. See, the thing is, we could wait to the 3... No, I need the 3 stacks. Okay, we gotta go for the 3 stacks, so I gotta throw in the armor shred. I need the armor to live long enough for a second turn. Do not die, armor. The whole reason Royal Guard here. Okay, here we go. We can do it now. I should have tried this a long time ago. Because the whole reason, like, Wampa works very well against Mon Mothma, but not against these relic ones. But what occurs, the Beskar armor makes sure the protection doesn't go away for Wampa and lets him take care of these relic ones that he would otherwise have some trouble with. And guarantees the counter chance to make sure he's always countering. I forgot about that one. I wish I would have remembered that sooner, but it's not something I go to. Although, you know, I should start doing that in 3v3s. I'm going to make that a thing I do in 3v3s, because what's annoying about Mon Mothma is you're using otherwise teams you would use in other contexts. It's just amazing how much one galactic legend just not beating a galactic legend, how it throws off everything. He's not getting through my fleet, at least. That is a certainty. But he can beat more teams than I can beat, it's the problem. But I do beat a back wall team. We'll see what he does. Alright, Malevolence we'll use here. Yeah, just don't even ask me anymore. This is also why I like to plan things out ahead of time, even though it's, you can see the brain churn in some of these, some of these possible fail-safe teams. You know what? Just at least like clean up or fail-safe teams might be something to make a video on in the future. Like if you're desperate in these if you get a grand arena where things go wrong, teams that you can fall back on to make sure you win. Nice. Rebels. What is... Oh, because I geared up Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. It's boosted distance galactic power enough where it's not in the slot I wanted him to be in. Yeah, we're going to go after Hyena Bomber. I don't care about this other stuff. We need to bring... Maybe I should have started with the Y-Wing. Because I feel like we're going to be buying time until the Y-Wing comes out now. Or maybe we just guaranteed that the Y-Wing sort of comes out. Let's just get the bombs off of that. So this ability is really intended for the Houndstooth, but it's really more important we get the Hyena Bomber out. And it dispelled from that thing. That's why I don't like playing these things late. I forget things, or I don't consider things I should be considering. Like, I should have just hit that on the Houndstooth. No, leave him alone. He's a good guy. No. Sunfac is going to taunt. But Cassian will ensure we get a bunch of assists, which will at least heal up the Y-Wing. This will take out... Oh, come on. Where's my assists? That's lame. Seriously. We still got a droid out there? Oh, come on. I gotta clean this up for a vulture droid. Yeah, let's pull the turn meter back, I guess. Alright. We'll throw in that Jedi team up against Luke to do it. It's not going to do anything. I don't even know who he wants the leader to be. Probably Yoda, but... I have Hermit Yoda still. It'd be the dumbest thing in the world if this worked. Tenacity. Tenacity is what you would give me? I feel like this is the best team I can throw in at this point. I honestly wonder if it's better to throw in like Ahsoka or Shakti than Jolie. You need like offense up or something. Do any of you guys do anything that's real? What if I did something completely idiotic like this? What if I did that? Because Ki-Adi-Mundi would actually give me something I could use here. He's just going to die from an efflux. We're going to do it. There's not enough damage here. It's not like we're not clearing Jedi Master Luke. Does he recover his protection all the time? Is this something where the amount of foresights that are on the field are going to be useful? Of course, increases cooldowns. Just kill Jolie. End my dreams. It's just amazing. Useless. Still useless. Yeah, we're done wasting time with that. Really the only thing all the annihilates are gone. Yeah, we'll head to the new account and then we'll call it. This has happened twice now, getting stuck behind a galactic legend, and I don't like it at all. Because now the victory is standing on my enemy, who... Let me just very quickly read through the teams he uses for offense. Bastila, Aurela, Bosk, Padme, Darth Revan, CLS, JKR, Troopers, Han, Traya, Vader, I don't know. My defense is definitely tougher than what he has to usually deal with. I put a lot down. Hopefully it's enough to stop him. But I need the back wall to hold. Like, if he clears both front walls, whatever. I win because the back wall's worth more. But if he can clear this back wall, which is not all that good, then it's not happening. So let's head to the new account where we have some progress. Come on, why are you unfocusing on me? We just did this. I just purchased all these, not purchased, I used my crystals on all these special gearbacks on the main account while I was waiting for this new account to load up. And it did not go well. I obtained all of them and only got 50 on one. And that was the droid collars, not one that I'm too worried about at this point. All right, quick review, Dogma. I just finished the farms for Quill and IG-11 on this account, so we will have BAM at some point. I'm low on ability mats, though, from going after... this was shown on the last account. I'll just quickly show this. I think this was one-shots. I don't even think fleet was attempted unless that occurred after my attacks. It's possible. Yeah, so he attacked. He didn't set a fleet defense. He doesn't really have a fleet. So this we just exposed and was empty. And then he didn't even have the Zeta on Vader, so he doesn't really have a Geo counter. So it's really one of the biggest reasons why Vader should be the very first Zeta, the Merciless Massacre. So we will jump in here. Yeah, BAM should be unlocked soon. I attempted earlier doing one of those, doing like tier 5, I think, tier 6, tier 5. The Quill solo one where he's saving Baby Yoda, Grogu. It did not, we're a little far off. Alright, 2 shots up against Wicket against this opponent. Check what he did up against Fleet. No attempt. And he probably attacked this, but probably just didn't have what he needed. 3 shots up against Sith Empire. That's pretty great. So we got to deal with Bosk and Geos. Let's see what they look like. So Bosk has the Zetas. Geos aren't a big concern. We have Night Sisters and Shock T. That's 5s, right? So we can do our 5s things and force the sacrifice. Night Sisters, I want to take a decent team up against, because they do have the Zeta. I think this is where we use our Jedi. It's too late. I gotta stop doing these late at night. But it's Friday night, and I like to sleep in on Saturdays. I don't want to have to wake up and think about getting this done before the end of Grand Arena. I got Conquest to do too. We just need to trigger this quick. I'm gonna focus on DACA. I don't know if that's the one I should be. Alright, there's the second. Now I want to take out DACA. I really want that Zeta for Yoda. Okay. What was the second team in this territory? It was Shock T and 5s. I think we just Han Solo this thing. Vader's being saved for Geos. Then what was the other team up there? Well, my short-term memory is gone at night. I just dropped a few Zetas on this account, but it's in order to get Maul. So it's not like we dropped good Zetas. They aren't the Zetas I would recommend getting early, but I think they're still within the first 7 Zetas on this account. But I dropped them on Zelbar and Mission. Soon we can meet the GP requirement, which is, even though Zetas are in demand over the long run, they're not. So that is how I would recommend getting Maul. Let's get that taunt up. We start generating that turn meter. We should be able to take out 5s. And why are we trying to take out 5s? I guess there's the taunt, but we... I guess Shock T forces the taunt. I guess that's fine. Why are you so dirty? Alright, let's check out this back wall. I think we're going to do a mass Gear 12 event pretty soon. Just all the Gear 12 characters that really annoy me. Alright, this Shock T, not Shock T, this Nest, we got to be careful with her. Because she's Gear 11, the abilities are leveled up, even at this 4 stars. We don't want to be disrespectful here. Yeah. I wish I would have unlocked Nihilus and Scion. I've been waiting for Traya. Oh, you know what? What am I talking about? We're fine. We're fine. This is what we're gonna do. I've been waiting for Traya, which is 1 raid away from being unlocked. And I was just gonna do my activations of Scion and Nihilus at the same time. I'm not even sure exactly where. I think they're both probably at 5 stars at this point. I'm not sure where the counts on the shards turn out to be. Alright, that takes care of Lando. Should have saved that. Should have noticed the dazes and not used it then. I kind of want to save that just in case. Oh, that's not good. Can we get a stun? Perfect. There's the disintegrate. No problem. Let's head up top. This is a good defense. This guy's roster is not bad. Usually the defense we've been seeing on this new account have usually been fairly weak. This Bosk is another one we gotta be careful about. I wonder if that's where we use the CLS or not. I just clicked on, what's it called, right? We gotta do it this way. Alright, we'll do a quick swap. Debuffs. Actually, let's just do ability blocks. Come on, man. Give it. Come on, man. Let's throw a fracture down because we're not getting what we need. Of course, it doesn't land on spy, so we're going to deal with now losing our fracture. Ooh, I survived. Chuck this at spy. Perfect. There we go. CLS is probably our best shot. My JTR is too weak. If my JTR was better, that would be the best way. But alas, she is not. It binds all things would be really great right about now too. And of course we don't get our dispel. Are you kidding me? These stuns. Alright, from here it's over. And we got troopers still. What else do we've got JTR up. We can use it up against some of the weaker ones. Dooku's kind of annoying. I think we are going to do troopers. The reason we're doing Piet is because he can stealth. So they'll go after Stormtrooper. They can't do much there. We'll get the protection up and still go after Dooku. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, this is over. I'm just going to auto this. And now for this final team. Oh, we got Jango. We're going to use execute over on Jango FET to prevent the revive. Wipe out Greedo. There we go. And we hit Kyber on this account. We hit Kyber every time on every account. That's something we... Not Unbroken, because Unbroken... I mean, I guess, yeah, Unbroken is just... It's always, that's what we do. But yeah, that wraps it up. First account, main account. Little scary, but we will still get Kyber. It's just going to take until this last match, unless we win this one. I guess we'll see if we end up with a win. But that is dependent on if my opponent is able to clear a back territory. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. And be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.